Hey ho, let's go. This is that guy, Jin Baki. Today we're going to be looking at Sucker Punch production of inFAMOUS Second Son. Now I believe this was a PlayStation exclusive that launched with the PS4. I could be wrong, I'm not quite sure, but this is definitely like a 5-year-old game. A lot of people might have slept on it or even haven't played it. The second inFAMOUS wasn't that great, so maybe a lot of people didn't jump on this third one. I personally liked it. It was very cool. The mechanics are pretty cool. You'll see in a little bit how they incorporate the new PlayStation 4 controller in the middle button, which I guess no one uses nowadays. But what we're seeing right now is just the intro to our story so far. We got this ominous looking building and this beautiful, just beautiful lush forest. I do believe this was set in Oregon somewhere, some way. But right now, as you can see, they're setting up for something, and it looks like we get our first look at our protagonist, Devlin, I think is his name. Now let's see what kind of mischief this guy's getting to. Now right here, see, they're showing you how to flip the controller to use it for your spray can. You got to shake the controller, and then this is me trying to figure out what I actually need to paint. As you can see, there's like little cutout in the graffiti. Now, graffiti is kind of a big part of this game. You can go the whole game without doing the graffiti, but it's incorporated pretty well in this game. You tend to want to go out of your way to do it because it's a little fun little mini game. And right here, I'm wasting so much paint, like taggers would get so mad at me right now. And I'm using stencils, so that's even another bad. But again, the way they use the motion controls for the new PlayStation 4 controller is really well done in this game. I gotta give them a lot of credit. And right here I get a little better at what I'm actually trying to spray paint here. Now it's probably been I want to say at least a good 3 to 4 years since I've played this game. My first run through I went as the good guy, obviously. Did almost every side quest I could think of, just try to bang out all the good options that I could. But this time, I'm going to go as the bad guy or the infamous way. So right now, we're going to see our first introduction to the one person that actually kind of cares about what we're doing. The story's pretty good in this game, I got to admit. It's kind of hokey, but it definitely tells a good story. Obviously, we're dealing with like a Native American tribe somewhere in Oregon. They have a name. They'll say it in a little bit. I don't want to butcher it. But let's just listen for a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I just didn't feel all that accomplished tonight, but you look amazing. It looks great on you.
Accomplished. That was the word I was looking for.
Up on the roof? Hmm?
Yes, what were you doing?
Were you up to mischief?
Of course he was.
Come on, I know you're in there, so just come on out, or I'll call Betty and she'll be here in 5 minutes with the keys.
Okay, well, come on, seriously, what are you gonna do here?
Well, I have no choice. He's a cop. I have to be back here in 5 minutes, and if you're still here...
Thanks, Betty.
This is the last time. I have to go back to my office. Apparently, I'm getting a phone call.
Now, I wanted to show that little part because Betty actually doing us a solid. And our first option kind of evolves around her. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to get the story spoiled. Oh, here I am switching my controllers. I'm an inverted player. I don't know how you guys do it on regular. Some people can just do it. I don't know how your brain works like that. I always think of airplane controls. You know, if I want to go up, I pull back on the stick. I don't know. That's just me. PC players seem to have like no issues with it, but I cannot play a game without inverted controls. Now, obviously, the story is we're trying to get out of this longhouse, trying to get out of trouble because we just spray painted the local deputy's face on this giant billboard. So we're obviously trying to escape. But if you look around, man, the graphics are phenomenal on this game. Now, granted, I'm running this on a PS4 Pro, so that might have something to do with the fidelity, but it is a gorgeous game for being about 4 years old. Oh, look at this. Oh, some more of our artwork. Take a look at this. Oh, beautiful. More stencil work, so I kind of have to give him a on that. I really don't know who started that whole stencil thing. I don't know if people actually do it. I think Banksy does it. He's like, you know, he's pretty famous for it. And maybe that's where they got the inspiration for this style. All I know is every tagger I've ever known has been a free tagger. They've never done the stencils. I think we even saw it on the newest Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse. I think he was like a stencil user, which is kind of weird.
Ah, gold crap.
But yeah, here we are. Controls are pretty fluid. I gotta admit, I mean, this game ages very well. I mean, look at this. It's hard to think that it's as old as it is, but again, this is why it's a PlayStation exclusive. This is why, you know, it was trying to push the PS4. I mean, just the graphics pretty much would sell the system. At least they thought it would. The game overall is really good. Again, we're going to try to go the bad guy route on this. So we'll see how we can go. And oh my god, I'm like lost right now. Where am I going? Oh, okay, here we go. I should have just jumped on the top. I don't know why I didn't do that. We're gonna be I love how there's like this just boards for some reason just bolted into the side of a cliff, just for this reason, I guess, to jump around. I mean, I mean, just beautiful. Just look at this place. But yeah, our hero Devlin is part of the Akomish tribe, so I like how the fact that it's just not some white guy. That's I guess that's always a plus nowadays. We get to see a little bit of his culture coming up, and again, like the way that it starts off is pretty cool. I really liked how the story unfolds eventually during the campaign, but I just don't know if I want to be a jerk. Like, it just goes against me. Okay, here's another part of the PlayStation controller. Like, I'm trying to jump, trying to figure out which button I push, and oh, I have to swipe the middle pad. And we've run into the sheriff, who just happens to be his brother.
Maybe you should stop arresting your brother over and over and over again.
You think this is a joke?
No, I don't.
Is this how you want to leave your mark on the world, huh? You think this would make our parents proud?
I mean, if Banksy's made millions,
While I'm out there actually trying to assert my talent.
You're trying to assert your talent? What the hell are you
always
even
do
talking
this,
about?
Reggie? Why don't you just let me be who I
Tell me
am?
what big, bad,
If you would
scary shit
listen,
you're
I
gonna
would
stare us from.
explain it.
I like all the flair too. Like, he's got at least 15 pieces of flair. Okay, so now you know stuff's about to go down. This is the truck we saw earlier. It's I think it was transporting some villains, so obviously they're gonna make a break for it. I doubt there's too much action up in this part of the Oregon
I'm going
County.
after those two. You stay back. That thing's gonna blow.
Stay away from the exploding thing. Got it.
Okay, so now let's, you know, go directly over to the explodey thing. And here again, another little swipe of the middle pad. I wish more games incorporated it, really. It's such a lost feature. I don't think anyone ever uses the middle pad of their DualShock 4. Oh, come on, Rook. That was a Rook mistake right there.
I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to get going before she gets here. I said let him go, or I will shoot you.
Now, if that was today's time, both those people would be dead. Oh. Okay, looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a backstory there. We saw some flashes. Okay, that was a little strange. The only thing I really don't like is the style. Like, it looks like he's from the late '90s or something. I mean, jean jacket, flare, like low tops. Like, come on, man. I'm expecting him to throw up a skateboard right about now, pop an ollie. Ooh. So now.
What was that? What the hell?
So this is a pretty cool part. I'm actually just pushing forward and he's just jumping.
God, no!
I like when studios develop this kind of style. it really is cool to like envelop the player into the story.
What's going on?
Alright, homie, you gotta go fix the issues here. Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Make it stop!
Yeah, I'd probably be freaking out a little bit too.
I really need you!
So right now I'm like, oh, okay, I should be able to jump through this. Oh, I dash. Gotcha.
What's going on? Reggie! Reg!
Oh my god! Wow.
No!
Wow.
Reggie!
I mean, those dudes try to take him on with a gun. Why didn't he just shoot him? I mean, we're talking about a cop, right?
Okay?
Nelson, what was that?
I gotta get that thing off you.
Delson. What
gotta
kind of
get you
name is
out.
that? That's so weird. Delson.
Okay, just help me push.
And here again, we're gonna have the control. So you gotta have both fingers on that middle control. Like you can just tell it's a little gimmicky. I'll give it that, but at least they incorporated it. For a launch title, it was I think they had to just to show you why you had that button.
Breathe. You're right. You're right.
I'm one of them, man. I'm one of them.
Now, this has a lot of back history with Infamous 1 and Infamous 2. Like a lot of people do not like these conduits, and i.e. bioterrorists they call them now. So whenever one comes about, it's like people freak out because they think of the older guy. I forget his name now, but you know, he basically destroyed all of New Orleans, and before that he destroyed a whole nother town. So there's reasons why people are scared of him, kind of like mutants, I guess, in the Marvel cinematics. So
Just promise me you won't use any of those tricks, okay?
I wouldn't have been able to even get to you back there if I hadn't.
Just promise me you won't do that.
Hey.
I do like the dynamic between the two brothers. It folds out a lot better later on. His brother, man, he's got to deal with a lot during the story, and I just love the dynamic between them two.
How the hell did he get through? I think he ran through.
You can do that?
There's only one way to find out.
Nelson's a bioterrorist too.
Now watch
Wait,
everyone
he's not-
freaking out, everyone run away. I probably would too, man.
Fine,
I don't
go.
know.
Control the mobs.
I'm coming back with help. See if Betty's in there with the bioterrorist. And be careful. We know what those freaks are capable of.
Yeah,
Those freaks.
those freaks.
Oh, nice. Now, see, they give you little hints with the little smoke of what you can do.
Vents. Good to know.
Now,
Not good.
for a tutorial, it's pretty straightforward. I mean,
Wow. That
get you in the
should
story,
have hurt.
get you to use your powers real quick, and you know, figure out the controls. Very well done. Again, the art style is fantastic. I really don't like his costume. I don't know. Where do I go? Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, yes, I can dash to that. I thought they said I could, though. That's a little strange. Again, all that flare. Ugh. Nice. Kind of like Gambit style a little bit. Being able to charge that chain. And of course, smoke doesn't affect him because he literally is smoke now.
I'm trying to help you, lady. Stay away from me. Stop. Delson.
I was just trying to create a diversion. I didn't know anybody was in here. You did this to me.
Now, I don't know the voice actors, but I swear I've heard them before. Especially Delvin.
Good, I'm gone.
Not until you fix this first.
Probably Troy Parker. Or Baker. Sorry, my bad. Now, I don't want to spoil this part, so we're just going to cut forward. Basically, we find out who this dude is and why he's there.
I saw you poking around inside my head.
It was me? I thought that was you.
You saw it, right? That DUP prison. If she catches you, that's where you're going.
Wait!
I'm warning you, kid. Back off!
We're not going anywhere until you fix this!
Listen, I don't know what happened, but you better be ready to disappear.
Why?
You're a conduit now, kid. A bioterrorist.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of rump.
See, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I should be able to block somehow, so I'm just getting murked right now. Then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get close to this dude. the old corner.
Fix this.
This ain't something that can be fixed.
Then
Oof.
at least show me how to control it.
Ain't got time.
Yeah, I like how you start off like so weak and you gradually get more and more powerful. It's really cool and well done. This dude's a chump though. I mean, come on, how am I beating this dude with a chain? Why doesn't he just dip on me?
This fire's only gonna buy 2-3 minutes diversion tops. I gotta get now.
And he's still like explaining his actions to me.
Yeah, well, whoever's coming is coming for you, man, not me.
You've been seen, son. Folks here know about you. She's got a way of making people talk.
Oh man. Again, like, aren't you the same as me and you can just dash out of here?
Good luck, kid.
Oh, hell no. No way I'm gonna die in a fish guttery.
There's another swipe. You gotta get used to this in that game.
Just let me walk away. Nobody's ever gotta know about any of this.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Stop. Let's talk about this.
Oh. That's how they deal with problems around here.
I am so very disappointed in you.
Well, we got him, right? I flushed that mean old conduit for you.
So yeah, here we are. This is the pretty much the end of the tutorial. We meet this girl. She turns out to be one of our main villains, I guess you could say. I mean, look at her, the Karen haircut, the bad attitude, the I need to speak to your manager look. Only she's like, I am the manager. You know the type of people. But yeah, this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. It's a pretty solid game. I don't know if I've sold you on it, but I will be playing through. I'll try to upload some videos to see if he does become the jerk that I think he is gonna become. This is the start of one of his bad choices. As you can see, he's very reluctant in his actions. He prefers to be the bad boy to begin with, I guess, the anti-hero, if you will. But yeah, this is the end of the tutorial, so I'll just let it play through, and thanks for watching. See you next time.
That's good to hear. You see, we are engaged in a life and death war with these bioterrorists, and it's my job to do whatever it takes to ensure that we win that war.
What? It's kind of funny because aren't you a bioterrorist too? Okay.
Yes, I am. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And it's clear now that you're not a coward, which means there's something that you're not telling me.
Oh, what are you doing?
You can't do this, you crazy. I've got rights.
And I have the legal authority to suspend those rights whenever I feel it's necessary, like now, for instance. I'll ask again, what happened in there?
And I will tell you again.
I'm told that hurts.
Maybe I know what happened to there!
No! Betty, don't!
Really? Still nothing. Well, unless you decide that you do have something to tell me, I'll go chat with that nice old lady. But you should know, concrete is especially hard on brittle bones. And if she doesn't talk, I'll just move on to the next one, and the next, until I find someone who does. So do you have something you want to tell me? Or do you prefer that I move on to your friends here?
Piss.
Then I have no further use for you. Hope you're not as stubborn as that one. Are you, Betty? Yeah, I'm told that hurts.